If you've ever tried to lose weight or stay consistent with healthy habits, you've probably told yourself, I just need to be more disciplined. And when you fall off, when you skip the gym or emotionally eat or just can't stay consistent, you feel like you failed, right? Like you're the problem. But discipline isn't just doing it. It's not about white knuckling your way through every craving bad day. Discipline without systems, without identity work, without compassion, it doesn't last. So, in today's episode, I'm going to show you what actually does work. By the end, you'll know how to stay consistent without relying on willpower, using the be, do, have model, future self-identity, and the same systems I teach my clients that make healthy habits feel effortless. All right, let's get into it. If we haven't met yet, my name is Misha, a weight loss and body image coach, also known as the Midlife Reset Coach. I help women in midlife not only eliminate weight gain, but reinvent their identities to become the most confident version of themselves to date. Let's start with something that completely changed my life, the be, do, have model. For years, I lived by the opposites. Once I finally get my eating under control, then I'll stay consistent with workouts. And then I'll actually feel confident and good in my body. Does that sound familiar? But it doesn't work that way. We have to become the kind of person who already has what we want before it actually shows up. For example, when I was on my own weight loss journey, I kept trying to do my way to success. Meal plans, gym schedules, apps, detoxes, all of it, you name it. But I still felt stuck because deep down, my identity was still that girl who struggled with food and could never stay consistent. The change didn't happen when I found the perfect diet. It just doesn't exist. It happened the day I started asking myself, what would the version of me who is a healthy weight, already feels confident and free, do right now? She wouldn't punish herself for skipping a workout. She'd go for a walk, breathe, and try again tomorrow. She would opt for the healthy meal instead of takeaway. She would exercise to feel strong and healthy, not just to lose weight. She wouldn't count every calorie. She would eat to feel good. She would trust herself. That's be, do, have. You be her first, and then your actions naturally follow. So if you take one thing from this video, it's this. Stop trying to earn your identity. Start embodying it and start small, because every small choice is proof. Proof that you're already becoming her. If you're struggling with this, I want you to close your eyes, not, of course, if you're driving, and imagine waking up as your future self. The one who is already confident, strong, grounded, and consistent. What does her morning feel like? What kind of thoughts run through her mind when she looks in the mirror? This is one of the most powerful mindset shifts, acting as if. But it's not pretending, it's practicing. Neuroscience shows that when we visualize a new identity, our brain starts to rewire as if it's already true. Isn't that amazing? That's literally how your brain learns. So instead of saying, I'll be consistent once I feel motivated, you flip it to, what would my future self do right now? And can I do that just for today? Every small choice, that 10-minute walk, that glass of water instead of soda, casts a vote for your future self. You're teaching your brain, I'm the kind of person who follows through. And here is the thing. She's not waiting for self-discipline or motivation. She is building it, one vote at a time. Okay, now let's talk about something most people get totally wrong. You don't need more discipline. You need better systems. I used to think to myself that I just need to try harder. But the truth, motivation is very fragile. Systems are reliable. Let me tell you a story. So I had a client, let's call her Emma. She kept saying, I'm just lazy. I can't stick to anything. Also, I never have time for exercise. But when we looked closer, it wasn't her. It was her environment. Her gym bag was buried in the back of her closet. Her fridge was full of unhealthy foods, and her calendar was chaos. So we built systems. She set out her workout clothes the night before, prepped her lunches on Sunday, set a 10-minute alarm for movement after work. We also made her health a priority. And she asked her son and husband for more help with household chores. So she had more time to work out. And guess what? She stopped saying, I need more discipline, because she didn't. She just needed her environment to support her goals. Systems make success automatic. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. So set up systems that make the right choice the easy choice. Because the truth is, it's not about trying harder. It's about having systems in place that support your goals. And if you like Emma and need some support with weight loss in midlife, check out my free midlife reset guide, which you can find linked in the video or podcast description. Here is something that changed the way I approach everything. Action comes first, motivation comes second. We always wait to feel ready, but that's like waiting for your phone to charge before you plug it in. Your brain releases dopamine after you take action, not before. This is crucial to understand. That's why those first few steps always feel very hard. But once you start, you build momentum. So instead of saying, I'll work out when I feel motivated, say, I'll just put on my shoes. Because once you start, your brain rewards you for it. When I started recording these videos, I used to wait for the perfect mood, perfect lighting, perfect hair day. Now, I just hit record. Half the time, I don't even feel ready, honestly. The light is not perfect, my hair is not perfect for sure, but action gives me energy. So remember, if you want dopamine, move first. Motivation is a side effect of action. Okay, let's be honest. How many times have you started over on a Monday, said, this week I'll be perfect? I used to live there, in the land of fresh starts and guilt trips, but perfection isn't progress. It's procrastination in disguise. If I could go back and talk to my younger self, I'd say this: Dan is better than perfect, because Dan builds trust. Every good enough meal, every half-assed journal entry, every short walk when you didn't feel like it, that's a deposit into your self-trust account. And trust compounds. That's what creates confidence, not perfection, but proof. Because the truth is, consistency doesn't come from doing everything right. It comes from refusing to quit when things go wrong or hard. So let go of perfect. Be proud of done. That's where your freedom lives, believe me. Here is the big secret no one tells you. You don't need to be more disciplined. You need to be here now. The version of you who already has peace with food, confidence in her body, and consistency in her habits. Build the identity first, create the systems, take the messy first action, and remember, consistency will always beat perfection. If this video resonated with you, I want you to drop in the comments, "I'm becoming her." Because the truth is, you already are. You're not starting from scratch. You're coming home to who you were always meant to be. If you're ready to fuel your body with the right foods for energy, balance, and that midlife glow, don't miss my next video, 7 foods women in perimenopause should eat to feel their best. Tap here or there and let's dive in.